So to get started, let's grab our blankets. As many as you need, and sit on the edge. And today I want you to cross your legs in the way that feels uncomfortable. And by that I mean the way you don't usually do it by habit. For me, that means it's the left leg in front. It's gonna feel a little awkward, but it's always good to switch up our routines. Now let's start to get settled, create our space and our foundation for our practice. So everyone, let's close our eyes. Take your hand and place it on your heart. And quiet all the noise in the room and in your head and focus on that beating. Your heart beating against your hand. Allow the rhythm to soothe you and to smooth out your breath. Feel with every beat how the blood rushes through your veins and pumps into your fingertips, all the way down into your toes. Your heart bringing you life, bringing you nutrients, oxygen, everything you need to be sitting right here. It's easy to get caught up in what is wrong with us, what we need to heal, what we need to change. But if your heart is still beating, you're still alive. You still have life and love and joy to experience. So bask in the gratitude that you are here now. You have more life to live. With every inhale, send more awareness and intention into your heart space. And as you exhale, find a little ease, a little more relaxation. As you begin to settle in, you might notice that you have some tension built up in different parts of your body. That happens. It's normal. But right now, focus on, with every exhalation, releasing that tension. Continue to feel the rhythm of your heart underneath your hand, that rhythm that is your life. Place your hand on your knee and continue your smooth breath. Bringing your attention into your chest cavity and feeling how the oxygen expands your rib cage. How big can it get? How full of oxygen, of life can you get? And on your exhalations, always remember to just relax into it. Allow your body to be at ease. When you find your mind wander, come back to your heartbeat. Allow that beat to be your guide, to be your calm and your steady force. Now let's unite our breath. Exhale everything out. Inhale, fill up. Expand your rib cage. Every ounce of your being filled up. Open your mouth, let it go. We're here. Blink your eyes open. Notice the room around you. We'll get started. To start off today, let's do some simple side stretches. So place your right hand to your right side and reach your left arm above you. You'll gently bend your right elbow and stretch over to your right side. So you're stretching the left rib cage, your left side body. What I want you to pay attention to here is not allowing yourself to fold inward, allowing your shoulder to come forward, but instead opening up, opening your heart space, rolling your shoulder back towards the back of the room. To have a deeper stretch, you might want to bend your right elbow even more and reach through your left fingertips. Feel an active reach. So your hand isn't just hanging out, it's active and awake. Come back into center. Other side, plant your left hand, reach your right arm high, and then hinge over to the left, bending your left elbow, reaching your fingertips to the left side of the room. Opening your heart, rolling your right shoulder back towards the back of the room. Allowing your left shoulder to come away from your ear instead of resting on it. Allow it to come away. Take 2 more breaths here. Getting a little deeper in your stretch with every breath. And come back into center. Both arms up. And exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, arms come up high. Exhale, side stretch to the left. And again, inhale, center. Shoulders down. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, find your center. Arms overhead. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, both arms come down. Roll out your shoulders, get loose. We're gonna do a couple seated cat-cows, but first, switch your legs so that they're opposite. It's gonna be the more comfortable position probably. And notice how that feels different. For me, it's like sweet relief. All right, hands on your knees. Inhale and bring your chest up, your shoulders come back, send your gaze up to the ceiling, opening your chest space. And then as you exhale, curl back into yourself, bring your shoulders down and around your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. So this is like cat-cow, we're just in a seated position. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Exaggerate your movements. Make them big. Be proud. And then come into center. We're going to add on a little bit here. So we'll utilize our arms now. Bring your arms up into a goalpost or touchdown position. It's not very specific or not very yogic terminology, but you get the picture. And we'll do the same movement. So inhale and expand. Really reach your elbows back. Shine your chest up to the ceiling. Look up. And as you exhale, bring everything in. Arms in. Chin in. Your palms come together to touch if that's available. Inhale, expand. You'll feel a deeper stretch as we utilize our arms. More here in the chest. And contract. And now I want you to continue like this on your own with your breath. expanding yourself open and then contracting back into that safe place. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, open to receive, and then closed off. And continue to flow. One more round on your own. Be dramatic. Come back into center, neutral. Roll out your shoulders and settle in. Good. Let's add a little twisting to get our rib cage moving in another direction. So inhale, your arms come up. And then as you exhale, twist over to the right. Right hand comes down to the floor. Left hand comes to your right knee. Send your gaze over towards your right shoulder. Sit up tall. Continue to move your chest and your rib cage over to the right as much as you can. Shoulders still down away from your ears. If they've inched their way up, bring them down. Shoulder blades down towards your mat. Core is still strong and tight. There's no strain, just an easy twist. Continue your smooth breathing. Once again, come back to your heart space. Breathe into this area, your chest, your heart. Feel your ribs expand, and as you exhale, relax and allow your body to twist a little deeper. Come back into center. Other side, inhale. And exhale, twist. Twist to the left. Right hand goes on the outside of your left knee. Left hand plants behind you as a kickstand. Shoulders down. Head and neck, neutral, wherever that is for you. If you'd like to make it deeper, you can send your gaze over towards the left hand shoulder. Inhale, find a little length in your spine. And as you exhale, twist open just a little more. Feel at ease. Feel free in your body. Because it's moving, and that's a good thing. One more breath in. And as you exhale, untwist. Nice. Get a little movement. We're all warmed up. We'll move on to cat-cow in a tabletop position. So remove your blanket. If you'd like to use it under your knees, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, just put it to the side. Always remember, we start with our foundation, as we learned a few videos back. So bring your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists to set yourself up. Knees are about hip width distance, and shoulders are about shoulder width distance. Obviously. All right. Let's flow together. Inhale, cow pose. Chest comes forward through your shoulders. Exhale, cat. Recoil your body. Chin tucks in towards your chest. Inhale, find cow pose. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, cat. All right, on your own, move with your rhythm, your breath. Channeling the ocean waves if that helps you to find smooth movements. Really allowing our chest to be forward and exposed, opening our heart space, bringing our shoulders back. Where can you let go? What are you holding on to? What could be holding you back? Last time through, inhale. And exhale, cat pose. Find a tabletop, strong and steady. Core is strong. Bring your belly in. Breath in and release. Now we'll move into puppy dog pose. So walk your hands out in front of you. Keep your hips over your knees and keep walking your hands out until your forehead can touch the mat and your chest is not quite resting, but hovering over the mat. Feel a stretch in your side bodies for puppy dog pose. You can walk your hands back slightly if you feel too deep of a stretch, if it starts to be painful in any way. Breathe into your heart space and release. As you breathe in, invite love and forgiveness. And as you breathe out, release resentments. Carefully walk your hands back towards your body. Find your tabletop. And then press your way back onto your heels. You can remove your blanket away for now. Then just shake out your arms again. Let go. We'll find our way up to a standing posture, to Tadasana. Mountain pose. You've been here before, and you know how to set it up now. Creating a solid foundation, remember, always starting from the feet and working up our body. Just as a little review, we'll have our feet be parallel, about hip width distance. Engage our quads and roll our inner thighs back. Now bring your sits bones down towards your heels to tilt your pelvis slightly. Bring your belly and your core in strong. Shoulders come down, away from your ears, and your palms face forward. Good. Now inhale, reach your arms up. And on your exhale, bring your arms to that goal post position. And inhale, reach up. And this time on your exhale, come to the goal post position and gently lean back, sending your chest up. Your gaze goes up towards the sky, so you're in a small back bend, nothing too big. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, release down. We'll continue to move one breath to one movement. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, small back bend. Send your gaze up towards the ceiling. Open your heart. Inhale, arms come straight to the ceiling. Exhale, arms down. And flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Fluid movements. Remembering with every inhalation to invite joy, to invite love, and with every exhalation to release anything that's not serving us, any criticisms we have about ourselves. Last time through, about others, criticisms that might be residing in our body. And down, Tadasana. Now inhale, arms come up. Moving on this time, exhale, left hand comes down and then reach over to the left. Stretch your right hand over. So it's the same thing we were doing in the seated position, but this time we're standing. So you'll feel a little deeper stretch in your right hand side. Again, open your shoulder, really roll your shoulder back as opposed to hunching forward. Activate your fingertips. Reach your left hand down towards the earth and plant through your right foot. So as we're reaching, we might want to tip over, but instead root down through your right heel and your right foot pad. Keep your core strong and come back into center. Now we'll do other side. Inhale. Exhale, right arm down, left arm reaches. This time rooting down through your left foot, reaching through your right fingertips down to the floor. Reach to the right side of the room. Roll your shoulder back and stretch. With every inhale, getting a little deeper. Exhale, relax. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms come down. So now we're going to put all of those things together and move one breath to one movement. So together, inhale, arms up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, arms up. Side bend to the right. Inhale, high. Exhale, back bend, chest to the sky. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands come down. Wonderful. Opening our chest creates this sense of often vulnerability, and it's also a way that we can receive. We can only receive when we're open, correct? You can't receive something if your door is shut. So we're cultivating that openness, because I know that for me and my own healing process, oftentimes it's hard to receive help. It's hard to ask for help. You want to be able to do it all on your own. And part of love is being able to receive love. Moving on, we're going to come into Warrior Two. And you know how to do this since we went through it on our first practice together. But in review, feet out wide, feet about elbow crease distance. Pivot your right toes to the right. And make sure your back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Shoulders over hips. Arms out or at your sides. Remember, you're always welcome to utilize a wall if you're feeling unstable for any reason. If you get dizzy standing for too long, you can always do this against a wall. Now bend your right knee. Get deep. Make sure your knee is over your ankle and adjust as needed, whether that's bringing your foot in or out. Find your foundation, connect to your feet, and then move up into your hips, pointing your sits bones down, bringing in your core, strong core. And now if you feel ready, you can expand your arms out. Either way, remembering to bring your shoulders down and open your chest. You can send your gaze to the right. We'll hold here, connecting once again to our heartbeat. When we hold postures, it's easy to have a sense of panic. Maybe our breath gets ragged. Instead, connect to your heart and slow your breath down. Next, we'll go into triangle pose. So straighten your front leg and bring your left hand down and your right hand high. Send your gaze up towards the ceiling and allow your chest to come up towards the ceiling as well. Shoulders down, core is still in. Allow yourself a gentle back bend. And then come up. Hands can come to your waist. We'll flow through that just a few times together. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, slight back bend. Exhale, Warrior Two. Bend your front knee. Inhale, reverse. Chest high. Exhale, Warrior Two. Bend deep. Inhale, reverse. Connect to your foundation and move up through your fingertips. Exhale, warrior two, and hold. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs, pivot your toes forward. All right, warrior two, other side. Pivot your left toes forward. Find your solid, firm foundation in your feet, heel to arch alignment. And then bend deep into your front knee, making sure your knee is over your ankle. Hips point forward, and then extend your arms out. As you know, we're gonna sit here for a moment, so get comfy. Remember that you are welcome to take breaks if you ever need to, but do try to challenge yourself as much as you can. It's gonna be different every day for every person. No judgments. Now, invite into your mind that thing or that person that brings you love and joy. That no matter what, no matter how crappy of a day you have, no matter how shit you feel, it makes you smile. And think about that instead of about your legs burning. Take a breath in and exhale, release. Hands come to your hips and we'll go into reverse triangle. So your front leg is straightened and then sweep your left arm up and let your right hand, it will just rest on your back leg. Avoid pressing in any way, but just let it hang out. Mini back bend, shoulders down, active fingertips. Hold here for 2 breaths on your own, activating your legs, making sure they're solid and strong. And when you've completed your 2 rounds of breath, come forward, hands to hips, and we'll flow together. So take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, chest is high. Mini back bend. Exhale, warrior two, get deep. Find your edge. And reverse. Create a mini dance with your movements. Imagine yourself flowing as fluidly as a ballerina. Last 2. And 1 more. And hold for a moment. And release. Good work. Now we'll step our feet together, however you can. And we'll make our way back onto our mat. Belly down this time. So you're gonna lie all the way down on your stomach, slowly lowering. And then place your elbows under your shoulders, and they're about shoulder width distance, and your hands are parallel to each other. Now, make sure your legs are about a comfortable width distance, hip width distance, and always activate them so that your knees lift, just to protect your joints. We're gonna go into Sphinx pose. So exhale, and as you inhale, pull your chest forward and get long in your chest. Activate your hands, activate your legs, keep your neck long. Sometimes we want to lead with our neck, which ends up looking like this. But instead, allow your neck to be neutral and long. Keep actively pulling your chest forward and allowing your shoulders to come back, and feel this stretch in your back and your shoulders. You've all seen the Sphinx, I'm sure. So you can envision that as you're in this posture. Regal and beautiful. Really just become that. Statuesque and amazing. Continue to breathe. Get a little deeper in your posture and slowly lower all the way down. Belly down Shavasana, right ear on the mat, and then place your hands to either side of your body, palms face up. Now release your legs, let them flop. Soften your gaze here. And you're really going to be able to feel your heart space now. It's beating against the earth. And connect to it again. Now we'll take Sphinx pose one more time. Turn your chin back into center. Place your arms underneath you. Press up carefully, bringing your elbows under your shoulders and your hands to parallel. Activate your legs as your first step. Exhale. And inhale, pull your chest through your shoulders forward. Neck is strong, gaze is forward. Fingers spread wide, middle fingers point straight forward. So if you had lasers pointing out of them, it'd be 2 parallel lines. Keep breathing. If you'd like, if it's helpful for you, you can close your eyes. And sometimes it helps to envision the posture as you see it or as you want it to look in your body. And eventually you'll get there. It just might not be today, and that's completely fine. We have to remember that our bodies are never the same. Every day they're changing. We are ever changing. Sometimes we have to accept our body as a new and different experience than it was last week or last year. But it's still with us. It's still bringing us through life and allowing us to be in Sphinx pose. So let's honor and celebrate that. And slowly come down. Place your left ear on the mat. Your arms come to your sides. Belly down Shavasana. You can bring your feet to sway side to side if that feels nice. Otherwise, just allow them to relax. Your arms relax. You're heavy on your mat. You feel the beat against the mat, the blood coursing through your veins and into your fingertips. It's by inviting in love and joy that you will find healing, that you will find solace and happiness. If you notice any tension residing in your body, release it now. Send your breath awareness there, and on your exhalation, let that go. Take a mental scan and search out anything that's hiding, any little muscle that might still be tightening. And then slowly make your way back up to a seat. If you need your blanket to sit on, grab it now. And then have a seat with your legs extended out. You can do this the long way on your mat as well. Come to the edge of your blanket if you haven't already. And now we will do a counter pose to Sphinx. to allow ourselves to fold the other direction, because that was a lot of flexion on our back. So inhale, arms come up. And exhale, fold forward. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Now, the goal here isn't necessarily to get your toes. If you can, cool, that's awesome. If that's not accessible, feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. And if once you bend your knees, you can reach your feet, you can slowly inch them away until it feels comfortable. And as you inhale, once again, press your heart forward. And as you exhale, fold forward a little deeper. And then inhale, stretch your heart. Exhale, fold into yourself. Now tuck your chin and find your depth, which might look different than mine. So, if you're here, that's okay too. If you feel like with staying in this posture, you can inch your heels out, just try it. You can always go back if you need. Allow your shoulder blades to come out wide, to opening your back up. And then slowly walk your hands up your mat to come to a seat. Now we'll move on, and we're going to use our blanket as a different kind of prop than we have yet. So roll it up. And then place it on your mat. You're gonna lie on it. So place your sits bones right up against the edge, or your low back rather, right up against the edge. You can place your feet on the mat and then walk yourself down until you're lying down on your roll. And now bring your arms to your sides and your palms face up. If it feels comfortable for you, you can extend your legs. Release your body to gravity and allow it to do its work, relaxing all tension from each little toe up to your fingertips, and even releasing the tension in your scalp. If you find your mind wandering, come back into your heart. Feel that beating and that rhythm calm you. Allow any emotion that's come out or come up for you throughout class to just be released. If that means tears stream down your face, that's okay. You have full permission to express your emotions here. Slowly roll onto your side, whichever one feels comfortable for you. And then make your way up and remove your blanket out from underneath you. Move it aside, and we'll find our way into Shavasana, all the way onto your back, finding your comfortable Shavasana, utilizing your blanket however you need to. Allow your hands to come out to your sides, palms up, toes flop out. And now once again, settle fully into the earth. Allow your chest to sink down to the floor. Relax your face. Your jaw is loose. You can move it around a bit. Let it sit relaxed. Your tongue is heavy. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I live in harmony and balance with everyone I know. Deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my consciousness, my very being, and radiates out from me in all directions, and returns to me multiplied. The more I love, the more I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It is an expression of my inner joy. I love myself. Therefore, I take loving care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself. Therefore, I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love, so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself. Therefore, I work at a job I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people I love and who love me, and earning a good income. I love myself. Therefore, I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself. Therefore, I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I love myself. Therefore, I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I am a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me, now and forevermore. All is well in my world. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. But if you're ready, begin to bring movement back into your fingers and your toes, rolling out your ankles and your wrists, and then carefully make your way onto your side. Find a comfortable fetal position, bringing your knees into your chest. Take a few breaths here, and then push your way up to a comfortable seat. Once you've settled in, sit tall. We'll close together in a unified breath. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, fill up. Fill up with the good, the love, and the joy. And exhale, release all grievances, all resentments, all that is not serving you. Feel at ease. Place your palms to your heart center. If you'd like, raise them to your third eye, in between your eyebrows. And now, my heart opens to your heart. The light and the love that resides in me honors and recognizes that that very same love and light is shining bright within you. Namaste. Sometimes our bodies don't do exactly what we felt like it should do in practice, but you made it all the way through, and that's what matters. Sometimes we have to accept where we are, where we're at right now. So, good work, you did it. And now, moving on to your homework, which is your yoga to take off the mat. Today, I encourage you, I invite you to invite love in by fully embracing someone you love, allowing yourself to be held, not only to hold that person up, but allow yourself to give into the feeling of being embraced fully and enjoy it. You don't have to feel any sort of obligation around it or feel like you are a burden in any way. Just allow yourself to be fully engulfed in love. And then, as always, go to your journal, and I encourage you to write about your experience on the mat and off. Until next time, have a wonderful day.